So my name's Erin, and I've been selling Monat for about a little over a month. And how it happened was my friend Amanda, we actually went to high school together, and she's not here, I'm acting like she's right here. And we planned our 10-year high school reunion together, and she's like, hey, can I send you some samples? And I was like, sure, why not? If you're gonna send me free samples to wash my hair. And when I got them, I was very overwhelmed and confused. I was like, oh, this seems like such a process. I don't want to do it. And now thinking back, hindsight, I wish I would have done it as soon as she sent it to me because I could have been helping others. I could have had awesome hair, you know, making the money off of it. So it was just, I was a little disappointed I didn't start it then. But when I finally did use it, it took my, and you guys can see my before and afters. Like that was with just over the counter. I call it over the counter shampoo and conditioner. You guys know what I mean. And then this is after one wash, day 1 and day 5. Usually by day 5 my hair is up in a ponytail because I have to wash I don't wash my hair about every 5 or 6 days just because of how much of it I have, and it would probably like fall out. But it turned out amazing. Like the bottom picture right there is just blow drying with a round brush. There's no straightener, no curling iron. Today, no straightener, no curling iron, just round brush, blow drying it. And before that one, it was just a round brush and a blow dryer with a frizzy mess and then a straightener. And the good thing about Monat is if you do have to use like a straightener or anything, the products have a heat protectant in it. So it really, really helps out. And so when I started to use it, I was like, okay, I love this, so why wouldn't I sell it? To me, you have to love something to sell it. Like, because that's easy. If you've never been in sales, like M's never been in sales, and I'm like, it's fine. As long as you love the product, people will hear it and they'll be excited with you. They're like, I want to try it, I want to try it. So it was just a really easy decision. And I just talked to my friend Amanda, and I was asking her a million questions. I'm such a question. I'm like, so what about this? Well, what if this happens? Or this? And she's like, I'm like, if I get annoying, I'm so sorry. She's like, no. But another reason after I tried it and I wanted to help others and make some money on the side is I want to also be able to, with being a military spouse, we travel a lot. And finding a job every place we go is not going to be easy. And I work on base now full time. And it was something that I've really wanted to do, to be home, not at home just with my daughter, but also making the money so I can be there for my daughter and for my husband, because she's going to start having these school programs and, you know, of course, doctor's appointments. And every time that we've had to do that, I've had to take off because I'm the person that has to do that, because usually my husband's on a mission or something, so I have to have a job that's very understanding. So it would kind of be amazing if I could be there and have a job no matter where we go, and then also be there for my family and not have to be like, oh my gosh, she's got a doctor's appointment this day, and then she's got this school program, and then we've got activities, and are they going to let me off work, and what happens when they say no? So that was kind of an easy decision for me. Like, I want to do this full-time eventually. Right now I'm just doing it part-time, so it makes it really easy. And I was telling Em, I've already made back half my investment, and I've only been doing it for less than a month, or about a month. So it's just, that's kind of, when you start to sell a product, you want to know your why. Like, what's going to get you up and be like, this is my driving force. And my driving force is my husband and my daughter, to be able to work from home and to be able to be there for them. And be full-time and not have to have a job everywhere we go. Because it's kind of stressful. But like, for example, Amanda, the girl that got me involved with Monat, she's been doing it since about May 25th, 2016. And she's already stopped her full-time job. And she is on her they have a 3-tiered Cadillac program, so for 3 months you do a certain thing. She's on her 3rd month and about to get a Cadillac. I'm like, dang girl, that's awesome. And then one of my other friends, her daughter is a rock star. She's been doing it since August or September, I think, and she only works 2 days a week, really, because I think she really loves what she does. And she just hit her 1st month on the Cadillac, so 2 more months and she gets it. So Monat does a $500, $750, and $1,000. They just give you that and that's your Cadillac car payment. So that's kind of, and it's very attainable. Like when I was reading, because you always think like high things like that come out really high, like you've got to be some kind of rock star, but it's not as far-fetched as I really thought. And some of the girls that are above my other girls that I know that are done their Cadillac program, they are making like $30,000 a month. I'm like, yeah, sign me up for this, please. And it just seems just so, I don't know, obvious. Like, I'm like, okay, I can do this, you know, and it's just that driving force. Like, what's your driving force? What's going to make you do it? What's going to get you out of bed? And when you find it, like all of these products, like these multi-level marketing, like Root and Fields, Lip Sense, they're all really, to me, I feel like they're the top of the line. Like, you know you're getting something good. And if you find something that is so amazing and you love it, then I think it's just like a perfect match for you. And it's just an easy yes. Plus, also Monat is naturally based and anti-aging hair care. So it's easily to be, a lot of people are so natural these days, like I want natural this, gluten-free, you know, all these things. And that's, Monat has found a way to do that. And everybody buys shampoo. Everybody. So you're not trying to sell them a shirt or something that they don't need. Everybody washes their hair. Our kids, our husbands, like we have a whole process for them now. Everybody in the house, even the dogs, like a lot of people use the junior line on their puppies. And it's really cute to see their soft fur because it makes your hair so amazingly soft. Let's see. I'm gonna get a drink of water. My throat's getting a little dry. Monat, actually this last January, they had a groundbreaking month. I think it was $6 million in sales. And they've been doing, this would probably be, they're a parent company of another company that's been around for about 15 years. So this is their, I think, going on their third year. And to have a $6 million, whew, oh my gosh, I want that payday. When you also think about these different products, you also, to me, I think high dollar signs. I think, okay, this is going to cost me, like, all these awesome things, what's this going to cost me? But it's not, when you break it down, like, to be a VIP, for example, it's an $84, you get all these products that you choose, and you push it back 3 to 6 months. So you pay your $84, you get whatever products that you choose, you pick them out, and then in 3 to 6 months, if you don't need it, then you push it back more. Like with Monat, you never have to, the flex ship you set up, which is another word for automatic, it's not automatic. If you don't need it, or say you ordered, you know, these two and then you want the brow serum, but 6 months comes later, you don't need that, you need the detangler, then you just trade it. So it's really easy and it's a very easy process. So when you think about it, versus like if you're buying salons or even if you're buying Target, it really evens out and you're doing such good things for your hair. Like, it's just amazing. Like, now that I'm doing this and I'm learning so much about it, and what I was putting in my daughter's hair and then my hair, like, we were buying the cutest shampoo with the princesses, and I was like, oh my gosh, what's in that now? I didn't think about it before, but now I think about it, and even my husband's hair, you know, we're going to get that hair growing back. It's going to be awesome. He's going to be a new man. That's a lot of it with the products. We'll tell you about the whole process, but they're only about 40% water-based, and most other ones are 80% water-based. So you're not getting a lot of water, I guess would be the easiest way to say it. You're not getting that. And a lot of these other products have silicone in it, which for every follicle that you have in your head, usually about 3 strands grow out of it. And what the silicone does is it gets in there and it blocks them. So a lot of people with, and I can always hacksaw this word, aspecia, the male pattern baldness. Y'all know what I'm talking about? Alopecia. You guys know what I'm saying. A lot of people with that, they end up using this because it's opening back up there, and they've had great, amazing results. I have my hair right here. I've seen so many great before and after pictures of their follicles. I mean, we can't see their follicles, but that's what it's doing, is it's taking that sulfate out and getting them back to growing their hair. And I don't know, it's just a kind of a good feeling when someone's just been so upset about those things that are happening in their life. They don't feel like a woman, they don't feel manly because they don't have hair, and then you're helping them. It just kind of warms a little heart. It makes me feel good. A lot of other people get worried about that they've never done hair, and I've never done hair, ever. But with everything, it's just a learning. You're just learning about it. You just take one thing and you learn about it. All of this stuff, you learn about it. Like, I've only been doing it a month and I already know about follicles and 3 strands in the follicle. I know all this stuff. And I've never done hair. I just have a lot of it that gets me very hot. And it's just easy. I mean, it's just an easy thing when you believe in it. And I think, unless you guys had anything else, that was kind of my spiel. Okay, Well, then let's wash some hair.